Hello everyone, I hope that you're doing absolutely fine. Welcome back to my channel. Today in this video, basically this is second video of circle. Today in this video we are going to discuss many important concepts related with circle. So make sure you watch this video till end, and if you like it, make sure you share with all your friends and hit like button. So let's begin with very important and very simple concept, that is tangent theorem. Now basically what is a tangent theorem? To understand tangent theorem, let's first consider or let's first draw a tangent. As we all studied that tangent is a line which touches circle in exterior at one and only one point. So let's first have a circle with center O. Now let's have a tangent. So here comes a tangent which touches circle with center O at one and only one point, that is A. So over here we have one tangent, and if we joined OA we'll get radius of this circle. So here we have tangent line M which touches circle at one and only one point A, and OA is a radius. Now this tangent theorem, what does tangent theorem says? This theorem says a tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to radius at the point of contact. That means if you observe over here, tangent line M touches circle at point A. So according to this theorem, this tangent will be perpendicular to this circle, or rather you can say radius of this circle at point A. Okay, let's simplify this. See, if you observe over here, according to this theorem, given will be line M is a tangent, and to prove, or you can say what we learn from this theorem is that this tangent will be perpendicular to radius of this circle at point where it touches the circle. That means in simple words you can say OA is perpendicular to line M. I hope everyone is clear with tangent theorem. In simple words you can remember, according to tangent theorem, radius is always perpendicular to tangent, right? Let's move ahead with converse of this theorem. Now converse of tangent theorem says, to understand this, let us again consider a circle with center O and one tangent which touches circle at point A, and we have radius OA, and name of this tangent is line M. Now let's understand converse of tangent theorem. See, statement of this theorem says a line perpendicular to a radius at its point on circle is a tangent to the circle. That means if you observe over here, we have one line M which is a tangent and OA is a radius. Now if these two are perpendicular to each other, that means you can conclude that this line M is a tangent, right? If it is not perpendicular, then it won't be a tangent. But according to converse, these two segments, if they are perpendicular to each other, then we can conclude that line M is a tangent. See, again in simple words, if you observe, the given information will be OA perpendicular to line M, and since they are perpendicular to line M, by converse of tangent theorem we can say line M is a tangent. I hope everyone is clear with converse of tangent theorem. Now next theorem is very important. It has been asked many times in many exams, so make sure you listen very carefully. Okay students, let's begin with next very important theorem, that is tangent segment theorem. Now let's first see statement of this theorem. Statement of this theorem says tangent segments drawn from an external point to circle are congruent. Let's understand this statement part by part. To understand this, let's first have a circle with center O, and this, according to this statement, it says there should be tangent segments from external points. So let's have one external point M. So if you observe over here, we have circle with center O, and point M is an external point, or you can say point M is in exterior of this circle. So you can call point M is as external point. Now this theorem says tangent segments drawn from external point. So let's have tangent segment from this external point. See, observe carefully. See, I am drawing two tangents from this external point M. Now what are tangent segments? If you observe here, I have drawn two rays which are tangent to this circle. Now if I mark 2 points A and B, this ray becomes segment If you observe, there are two segments, AM and BM. Now these two segments are called as tangent segments because they are not just a tangent, they are segments also. So AM and BM are nothing but tangent segments. I hope everyone is clear with the term tangent segments. Now let's understand what this theorem says. Let's read that statement one more time. It says tangent segments drawn from external point to circle are congruent. That means these two tangent segments, that are AM and BM, will be congruent to each other, and reason will be by tangent segments theorem. See, it is very simple. If you have one circle and if you have one external point, from that external point we can draw two and only two tangent segments, and they will be congruent to each other by tangent segment theorem. So remember this theorem. This is very important. Many sums are asked in exams based on this theorem. Also, proof of this theorem is important. So let's begin with proof of this theorem. Let me explain you this theorem one more time. See, tangent theorem, statement of this theorem says tangent segments drawn from external point to circle are congruent. That means let's first have a circle with center O, then let's have a external point M. Now we just now studied that from an external point we can draw only two tangent segments. So let's draw two tangent segments, that is AM and BM. Now let's start writing this theorem or proof of this theorem. So in given we'll write a circle with center O, and also we have tangent segments. So two tangent segments are AM and BM. These are two tangent segments. Now we need to prove that these two tangent segments are congruent to each other. That means our two proof will be segment AM is congruent to segment BM. Now students, if you recollect, whenever we need to prove two tangents congruent, right, whenever we need two tangents or you can say two segments congruent, we always prove two triangle congruents. That means now here we need to somehow make two triangles, and once we prove those two triangles congruent, we can prove these two segments congruent. Now observe in figure how are we going to get those two triangles. See, if you observe here, if we joined OA and OB, these are nothing but these are two radius of same circle. So we got these two segments over here. And if we construct OM, then if you observe carefully, we have two triangles. In these two triangles, we have, in one triangle we have AM and other triangle we have BM. That means now if somehow we get these two triangles congruent, we can easily prove segment AM congruent to segment BM. Now before proving these two triangles, let's write construction. So in construction we have drawn segment OM. See, we won't write in construction drawing OA and OB because they are radius of circle. So if you have circle, you have radius, so no need to mention in construction. So in construction we'll just mention draw segment OM. Next, now let's focus on these two triangles, that are triangle OMA and triangle OMB. Now observe this triangle carefully, students. Observe first triangle OMA. If you observe OMA, OA is a radius, AM is a tangent. Just recollect, think and tell me, do we learn some relation between radius and tangent? Excellent, student. We just now learned that radius is always perpendicular to tangent by tangent theorem. Similarly, observe other triangle OBM. Again we have radius OB and tangent BM. That means here also we can say this radius OB is perpendicular to tangent BM. So here these two angles will be 90 degrees because these two radius are perpendicular to these two tangents by tangent theorem. I hope everyone is clear how we got those two right angles, right? Let's write this. So here we got angle OAM and angle OBM as 90 degree by obviously by tangent theorem. Now let's focus on some other information. Students, observe OA and OB. If you observe OA and OB are radius, if you observe more carefully, they are radius of same circle. So we can say segment OA is congruent to segment OB. Reason will be radii of same circle. Next, students, observe hypotenuse. Over here for triangle OAM we have hypotenuse OM, and for triangle OBM we have again hypotenuse OM. That means we can conclude hypotenuse OM will be congruent to hypotenuse OM. Reason will be common sides. Now we can say these two triangles are congruent by hypotenuse test of congruency. Now if you remember students, our purpose was to get segment AM and segment BM congruent. Now since these two triangles are congruent, now we can say segment AM is congruent to segment BM. Reason will be corresponding sides of congruent triangle, that is CSCT, and hence we got a proof, that is tangent segments AM is congruent to tangent segment BM. I hope everyone is clear with proof of tangent segment theorem. If you want, you can take screenshot of this page so you can keep it with you for revision purpose. And before going, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit like button and share this video, important video, with all your friends. And make sure you hit bell icon, because next time we are again going to discuss very important theorems related with circle. Till then, take care, goodbye, bye bye.